guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I'm joined by the great Pompeyo, one of the OG pros still playing the game today. So happy to have him on. He was the first player ever to win a grand challenge almost 12 hours after the card was released. It took that long for anybody to win a grand challenge. Another player from Japan got 11 wins using a Hog Fisherman deck, but Pompeyo was able to get 12 wins using a Goblin Giant Fisherman deck. Surprise, surprise, he's going for it again right now live. We're at 7-1. I usually start my grand challenge videos at 9-1, but I wanted to give more gameplay and just see particularly the fisherman in action, right? So what do you guys think going into Three Musketeers here? This could be trouble right out the gate here for Pompeyo. But what do you guys think of the fisherman? I'm sure a lot of you guys unlocked him, and let's just cover the most important thing that you guys need, that I need to say in this video right out the gate. If you are a Royale Pass holder and you're in any special challenge for emotes, for gems, for a new card, and you go up against somebody who does not have a gold name, pay it forward, do them a favor, and give them the free win, especially if it's towards the end of the challenge. Because it doesn't matter for you. I gave out like 40 in my stream yesterday, because anytime you go against some, it's weird, right? It's almost too much value. Not that I'm complaining, but it's almost too much value in the Royale Pass. Unlimited continues, so that means you should, again, just be a friendly person. If you're a Royale Pass holder like myself, just give them the free win. Doesn't matter, nothing, you know, you get unlimited continues anyway, right? As long as you have the time, you know? But anyway, that's out of the way. That's the most important thing of the video. Lightning comes down there, charging Dark Prince. But I asked Pompeyo what he thinks of Fisherman, because obviously, he's already won 2 grand challenges, going for a 3rd with Fisherman right now. And he said that he feels like Fisherman's going to be like 2 other legendary cards, similar strength-wise to the Inferno Dragon and the Magic Archer, meaning that they're relatively medium to high skill, but more importantly, they're very niche cards, right? He doesn't think it's going to be super meta, but he thinks it's going to be effective in a few specific decks. Now, let's talk about cards that seem to be a really great fit with Fisherman. First card is, a lot of people commented in my last video and they said Mortar, right? So I had Igor, aka Hazard. I talked to him, we tried to record a video, but he could not get it to work. He said he does not like Fisherman in Mortar decks, and you know what? Is anybody I trust about Mortar decks? It's going to be Igor, it's going to be Hazard. So he did not like it. He said that he thinks that you're just way better off with Prince or Rascals or a number of different cards in that kind of one expensive card slot in the deck. And he doesn't prefer to run, you know, Rascals, Prince, and Fisherman all together in his Mortar bait decks. So he did not have success, and Pompeyo gets a victory there. Sorry for just blabbing through the entire first match, but I wanted to kind of share the pros' opinion of the card. Be right back in the next match. We'll talk more about it. All right, guys, inside match number 2. So I asked, so that's what he thinks. He thinks it's going to be a niche card. It's going to work in several different types of decks, but only a couple, according to Pompeyo. And I think I agree with him early on. You know, I'd love to hear what you guys think. But a deck like this really works with Fisherman in it. Why? 2 cards. Number 1 is the Hunter. Now, you got to be careful of that. Fireball value, right? That's one thing you do have to be careful of. But the Hunter and the Guards and Fisherman is like a 3-card combo that Pompeyo really told me he likes a lot, because he can use the Fisherman to pull to the Hunter, and if it's like a big heavy hitting troop like P.E.K.K.A. for example, you can use the Guards to protect the Fisherman and the Hunter from the P.E.K.K.A. that we just pulled in with the Fisherman's hook, right? So that's why that 3-card combo really works. Now, as you can see right now in this match, there's a lot of kiting in this deck. Not just with the Goblin Giant, which you're going to be kiting a lot, just as you normally would in the Sparky Goblin Giant deck, but also with the Fisherman, and it kind of affords you the luxury to play Sparky in the back or Goblin Giant in the back a little bit more, because if your opponent pressures you opposite lane, it used to be that you have to just hope that you have enough elixir to use Goblin Giant and kite the troops, and if you're going against a Giant or a Hog, they try to pressure you opposite lane, you're kind of screwed, you know? You have to really lean on that Hunter. But now you can just, no matter what it is, a Hog Rider, a Goblin Giant, a Giant, whatever, a Golem, doesn't matter, right? You can pull it with the Hunter into the Sparky lane, or excuse me, with the Fisherman into the Sparky lane. So that's the magic of this deck. Those like interesting mechanics with the guards and the hunter and the fisherman to pull into the Sparky lane, which allows you to be a little bit more aggressive with your Sparky than you normally would in this deck. So here we go, pulling that giant right into the Sparky. See, it's exactly like it's almost like I planned it, guys. I obviously I didn't, but so we went with the Sparky in the back, and then we just pulled that giant into the Sparky in the opposite lane. Now we have a Goblin Giant on the tower and a damage advantage here with about 45 seconds left here in double elixir time and regulation. So Hunter's going to get to the tower as well, get a little bit of a small shot onto the Musketeer as well. And now look at this deck by the opponent, by the way. It's like, man, it's like a deck you'd see at 4,000 trophies, right? Valkyrie, Baby D. What's the last card in their deck? Is it because they maybe a NATO or something? I have no idea what the last card could be. Maybe a Zap or a Snowball, actually. Anyway, we're going to pull that giant again, right into the Sparky. Granted, we do have enough elixir for a Goblin Giant, but we're not going to go ahead and use one there. We're going to reload instead. Nice lightning value potentially here. We go with a Goblin Giant instead. Hunter's going to go ahead and not finish off that, but the Spear Goblins from the Goblin Giant will finish off both the Mega Minion and the Baby D there. Now we have a Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. was the last card. What the heck? Man, this is kind of a weird match, honestly. The Witch actually goes in front of that giant in the right lane. Musketeer gets a lock on the left tower, doesn't really matter. Can we defend here in the right? We have a Hunter, we have a Snowball, we have Guards. The Witch is down thanks to those Guards. Now we have a Baby D and a Mega Minion. Hunter's going to finish off that giant, not before he gets that tower down to 1625. And oh, a beautiful kite there with that Goblin Giant. It's funny that Goblin Giant now, especially at tournament level standard, is far superior to the regular giant. I mean, and look at that beautiful Guards Fisherman combo there, pulling that Mini P.E.K.K.A. in. Hard-hitting troop, you can keep that Fisherman alive. So we're seeing all kinds of use cases, especially in this match, from the Fisherman, and you can see how it does synergize with a deck like this pretty well, actually. It's not just a already OP deck, which it was, that we just threw in Fisherman. It actually works, and you can kind of see why. So here we go again. It's going to be Hunter on that Witch in the right. Meanwhile, on the left, we get a big push potentially coming here. Goblin Giant on the tower takes it down to 1067. Now Sparky doing some work against that Giant. Giant is not dead yet. We got a big push coming in. We use Lightning there. It actually targets the Valkyrie instead of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, Guards are down, waited for that Baby Dragon to latch onto the tower first. Now we have Hunter there for the Baby D. Another Mini P.E.K.K.A. down for the opponent. We're about halfway through sudden death overtime here, guys, and a Goblin Giant there to distract again. And look at that beautiful Snowball, pushes that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Get out of here, get away from the Goblin Giant. And now we're gonna get that Goblin Giant to the tower. And again, Goblin Giant just so valuable, finishing off all these units with the Spear Goblins in his knapsack or whatever the heck it is. Anyway, Bar Barrel finishes off that Witch there. The power of Bar Barrel in Snowball is still the OP small spell combo in this deck. And Sparky goes ahead and finishes that off. Fireball comes raining down for the opponent, but again, we have the Goblin Giant ready at the bridge there, keeping that Hunter alive. Well, for a second anyway. Look at this beautiful grappling hook on the Fisherman, pulling that Mini P.E.K.K.A. away from the Goblin Giant, allowing him to get a couple of valuable hits onto that left tower. Now it's going to be an all-in push from the opponent here as Pompeyo does unleash that lightning with 45 seconds left to go here, guys. It's going to be a Hunter, a Bar Barrel. Can we stop this push? So far, so good. We already have Lightning back in hand, I believe. Maybe one more card. Nice Fisherman. Pull that Mini P.E.K.K.A. out of the way. Get over here. Every single time in my mind. 30 seconds remaining, guys. Lightning's in hand. That's going to be GG here. Lightning down. Good game. Pompeyo with a victory. Let's go to the next match. All right, guys. Here again, Shiki from Kaiju Esports. So, man, that last match, again, we saw a lot of use cases for the Fisherman. Pompeyo, of course, no surprise again. Pompeyo, one of the, you guys, I'm sure you pretty much all know Pompeyo, but he's one of the most OG players who's been around, again, since the very, very beginning of the inception of Clash Royale, back when it was in beta. He made a name for himself by winning a lot of the Bren Chong big 15K tournaments. And then after that, going against Balloon Cycle here, guys. What do we have? Oh, we have Lightning. Okay, we got that under control. But he made a name for himself winning a lot of those tournaments. And then he won multiple ladder seasons, first place as well early on in the game. And continues to be a dominant force in the game ever since. So it's a pleasure to get him back on the channel. Of course, known normally for being, I'm sure, a lot of you guys, if I said, hey, I'm uploading a Pompeyo video tomorrow, yesterday, you probably would have been like, okay, it's going to be like a minor Inferno Dragon Balloon Cycle deck with Fisherman, right? But now Pompeyo likes this Fisherman deck the best. I would be very curious to know, though, if any of you guys have had success with any other Fisherman decks. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. So here we go. It's going to be another balloon push here in the right. Being very aggressive is Shiki with the balloon. Meanwhile, Hunter's going to pull that Musketeer away. Not that it really makes a big difference, or I keep calling him Hunter. Fisherman's going to pull that Musketeer away. Not that it's going to make a big difference there. So now the Hunter actually, this time it is the Hunter, gets a couple shots off on that right tower, actually giving us the damage advantage there. Just 2 shots by the Hunter, taking that tower all the way down to 1844. Pompeyo goes ahead and decides to cycle a bar barrel in the right, and a snowball comes down from Shiki, the opponent. So now we have a couple elixir advantage. We go ahead and just cycle guards in the back with this deck. It is a heavier deck, one of those decks where you might be willing to take some damage for your towers in order to manufacture that positive elixir advantage and try to cash in on that in double elixir time. So here we go again, an aggressive ice golem and a balloon coming in the left, this time with the miner. We go ahead in with the bar barrel, and we have snowball back in hand to stop that balloon from getting a hit. Now the Goblin Cage is the last card. Talk about a card that has really come on strong. This is going to be GG here, guys. That's it. Goblin Cage down. Yeah, the opponent looks like they've given up. They're leaking elixir. That's going to be GG there. Very well played. A dominant performance. We have 2 Goblin Giants. Sparky finishes the job. GG. Let's go into match number, what, 10, 11? I forgot, but let's go into it, guys. All right, here we go. Match number 11 against Blue, or Glue. Glue, right? Glue, yeah. All right, so Glue, Japanese player, obviously playing some sort of log bait. Excuse me, forget that. It's Sparky log bait. I was just gonna call it a regular log bait. Both of the players flexing their emotes, and Pompeyo goes ahead and he early lightnings that Sparky also with the shot from the Hunter. We probably can finish this Sparky off with a Sparky of our own, and there it is, or even with a snowball potentially. And here's a minion horde. Oh boy, very aggressive minion horde here. We have 1 elixir right now. Guards down, zap down. Let's see, snowball is down. Do we get a shot? We do. Thankfully get a shot off against that giant, so we do have the damage advantage. And Glue here gives the well played. About 1 minute already into this match. The Screaming Hog emote coming out, and Pompeyo really loves the new exclusive, what is it, fish slapping, I guess? Fish slap emote. So let's see what we have here. Just waiting for elixir to be recouped. We have bar barrel in hand, and there it is, down against that goblin barrel. So look at this. It's a giant Sparky goblin barrel deck with minion horde. It's been a while since we've seen. These are like the OG Sparky decks, back when Sparky was not meta. Crazy to say that Sparky... Oh, no, look at this lightning value here, guys. Wow. That's strange. They obviously meant to do that. I wonder why. And that's another great use case for the Goblin Giant. Gonna finish off that Sparky with the help of the lightning. It's a very valuable lightning there. Tons of value. Takes out the Musketeer, gets some crown tower damage, and also gives the Goblin Giant a second to finish off that Sparky. Very well played as we go into double elixir time. I wonder if that was on purpose. I mean, he already knew that we had lightning in the deck. Here comes, oh no, a Goblin Barrel right into the Sparky. Sparky's like, nah, get out of here, not in my house. So now this is gonna be a very difficult push for the opponent to stop, and he does it again! Why is he giving us so much lightning value? I have no idea. All right, lightning's gonna come down here, and Sparky goes ahead with the Hunter, finishes off the, oh, that was a beautiful NATO zap there by the opponent, finishes off that entire push. Honestly, after that lightning value, I thought we were gonna have that tower down there, but a very nice NATO there, the last card out of the opponent. And here we go again with the lightning value. I don't even understand at this point. We don't have lightning in hand, so I guess that's why. But oh, Sparky makes the connection through the Skarmy. Okay, this is gonna be it, right? This is gonna be GG. Snowball's in hand, Snowball is down against the minion horde. And again, the Goblin Giant's gonna finish off all of those minions. The Fisherman's on the tower. Sparky takes care of that Musketeer. Fisherman for the victory there. Very well played. Let's go this time into match number 12, guys. See you in a second. So Pompeyo here is making very quick work of this video. We started at 7. We started at actually match number 8, and we're already here going for the 12 win against at Zozu CR from Hog Clan. Is he playing Hog though, or is it just a deception? Probably not playing Hog with the Baby D as the first card. We go ahead and just cycle the Hunter, same lane as the Baby Dragon, preventing any splash damage from that Baby Dragon to spill over onto our left tower, and bats in a snowball out of the opponent here. So I'm not liking this deck. Oh, I think, you know what, guys? People ask me all the time, what is the most annoying deck to face for me personally? It's gonna be this deck. It's Lava Clone, I believe. I believe it's Flying Machine, Lava Hound, Miner, and what's the last? Oh, Clone. It's hard to have Lava Clone without the Clone. It's a weird thing. But anyway, so we play a Fisherman, but he's not going to do much. We go ahead and we Lightning the Flying Machine. We do get a Fisherman hit, but it's not going to do much damage. Fisherman alone on offense is really not that big of a deal for your opponent to contend with unless it goes totally unchecked. And there's the Clone. Snowball comes down. Okay, well played there, but we are taking some damage. We play guards to tank for those pups and the bats, and Hunter's still clinging on to health there. Finally goes down, but still we take, you know, about over 1,000 damage onto our left tower here halfway through the match. This has got to be one of the most difficult matchups for this deck, if not the most difficult matchup. Obviously, this deck does very well against bridge spam, does very well against any beatdown, any ground beatdown deck. I stand corrected. But Lava Hound Clone, definitely going to be a more challenging matchup. Now, against air, we do have the Goblin Giant's Spear Goblins and his knapsack or whatever. We're going to play that same lane into this Lava Hound. We have Lightning against the Flying Machine. But other than that, we really have to rely heavily on the Hunter because the Fisherman, one of his weaknesses is he does not target air. So look at that Clone there on defense and the Skarmy down from the opponent. We don't really get any damage from that push. Now we have this annoying cloned crap coming in the left lane. I think that's a technical term for it, crap. Snowball comes down. Flying Machine is on our Hunter. We have guards again cycled, but this is going to be towered down. Pompeyo gives the good game. 30 seconds left. Oh no, guys. Don't ruin the video. This is my only Fisherman deck to share with people, Pompeyo. So this is going to be a victory for the opponent. I don't see any way that Pompeyo, with 20 seconds left, is going to be able to make this comeback, guys. Well, 15 seconds left. We got a Sparky Hunter. And let's see, yeah, Barbarian's down on our Sparky, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5 seconds left here. We're playing everything we have in hand. Fisherman, no, the Skarmy's back in hand. It's going to be GG. It's going to be a true grand challenge. We'll see if we can pick up the dub. All right, guys, it all comes down to this. So can we walk away with a 12 win for the video? I'll probably upload this video. Oops. Probably upload this video. Sorry about that. Got a Skype call. Probably upload this video either way, but we will see. So Hunter down against those minions. It looks like Musketeer and minions for the opponent could be a bridge spam deck. It could be, who knows. So we're going to go with the Fisherman on defense into the same lane as the Musketeer Dark Prince for the opponent. Could also be potentially a giant deck. So let's see how the Fisherman will cancel out the opponent's Prince's charge, and you can see it there. So him with the Bar Barrel able to mitigate this entire Dark Prince here in the left lane. Now we have, it looks like a bridge spam deck, so we do have the Battle Ram in the right. Let's see what we go with. Guards maybe? Yeah, because Hunter obviously wasn't in hand there, nor was the Fisherman. So a Cannon Cart, surprise, surprise. Cannon Cart so strong right now inside the game. That's lightning value. That's going to be a beautiful lightning there by Pompeyo, taking down the Cannon Cart and the Lumberjack, and actually doing more damage to the right tower, taking it down to 1994. I'm sure it's a year that, hey, some of you might have been born in. So let's see what's going to happen here. Halfway through the match, Ice Golem, nice start to this match, though, with that crazy lightning value. So an Ice Golem cycled in the right here, along with the Dark Prince by the opponent. We go same lane with the Hunter in front of the King Tower here. So let's see. We could play a high Fisherman in this case, and we do. Fisherman is down. He's going to pull that Musketeer away. Snowball's going to come down. Guards down on the Dark Prince. Now, is this Fisherman? Okay, Fisherman's not going to help out against the Battle Ram, though, unfortunately. So, but the guards have it on lockdown. Fisherman actually does get to that left tower, gets a couple swings in, takes it down to 1847. So, the year that I was born in. So here we go. It's going to be, oh, a Cannon Cart, but no, 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 says Pompeyo. I've got you with the Hunter at the bridge there. Sneaky Cannon Cart by the opponent, trying to get some quick chip damage. So here comes an aggressive Lumberjack in the left lane. We go ahead and play some light defense with the Barbarian Barrel. Here comes a Battle Ram in the left lane. We have guards down as well. Now on the other side, we have Sparky. Snowball's down to buy some Sparky some time. Can she get a hit off? She can! That's gonna be right tower down. 20 seconds remaining in this match, guys. That's gonna be it. GG's. One snowball, 56 damage will finish off that tower. Now we have an opposite lane again. Fisherman played, totally able to stymie that push. That's gonna be another win for Pompeyo. That's 3 GCs playing the new Fisherman card. Guys, GG Pompeyo. Big shout out to Pompeyo again. Check out his social media information. Everything will be linked below, along with his player stats, thanks to statsroyale.com. And a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner, guys. Let me know what you think of the Fisherman in the comments below. Do you agree with myself and Pompeyo that he's just going to be kind of a niche card, or do you think he might be more powerful or less powerful than that? Let me know, guys. Either way, thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.